Taurus is the 17th largest constellation, occupying 797 square degrees in the northern night skies. Taurus can be seen from November through March, but is mostly clearly seen in January. To find Taurus, one should go outside around 8 p.m. and look to the south. Find the 3 stars of Orion's belt, which points to the Aldebaran, the eye of the bull.
Taurus is one of the oldest documented constellations, dating all the way back to 15,000 BC, where it is depicted in the Lascaux caves located in southwestern France. The bull throughout human history represents fertility and is the epitome of strength and dignity.
The Taurus constellation has also been documented in the mythology of several cultures. In Greek mythology, Taurus was in fact Zeus disguised as a bull to kidnap Europa, the Phoenician princess, and take her to Crete. He then transformed back, and Europa and Zeus became lovers. In the Babylonian culture, they have the Epic of Gilgamesh. In this story, Gilgamesh turns down the advances of the goddess Ishtar. Angered by this, Ishtar sends the heavenly bull to battle and kill Gilgamesh. It is sometimes noted that the constellation Orion is actually Gilgamesh battling the heavenly bull.
Taurus is made up of many stars. The brightest of these stars are Aldebaran, Alnath, Alcyone, Zeta Tauri, and Lambda. Aldebaran is the brightest star in the Taurus constellation. Its name originates from the Arabic word meaning the follower. It's also referred to as the Eye of the Bull due to its location in the constellation. Aldebaran is the 13th brightest star in the sky, making it easily seen by the naked eye.
Alnath is the second brightest star in the constellation. Its name is of the Arabic origin that translates to the budding, which is in reference to its location on the bull's horns. Alcyone is the third brightest star in the Taurus constellation. It belongs to the Pleiades cluster and in fact is one of the brightest in its cluster. Alcyone is an eclipsing binary star system. Its primary component, Alcyone A, is a blue-white dwarf. In addition to its partner star, Alcyone B, it is accompanied by 2 other stars, Alcyone C and Alcyone D. Alcyone B and C are white dwarfs, and Alcyone D is a yellow-white dwarf.
Zeta Tauri is the 4th brightest star in this constellation in Chinese. In Chinese astronomy, it is referred to as Tian Quan, which translates to celestial gate. It is a spectroscopic binary system and has an orbital period of about 133 days. The main star in the system is about 5 to 6 times the radius of the Sun. The companion star, however, is slightly less massive than our Sun. Lambda is the 5th brightest star in the Taurus constellation. This star is also referred to as Pectus Tauri, meaning the chest of the bull in Latin. It too received this name due to its location in the constellation. This star is actually a triple star system consisting of 2 binary stars, both of which are quite a bit larger than our Sun, and a third star, about half as massive as our Sun, orbiting the inner 2 stars.
Here we have the open star cluster Pleiades. Pleiades is also called the Seven Sisters because most people can see 7 stars with the naked eye. In Greek mythology, Pleiades represents the 7 daughters of Atlas and Pleione, who are turned into stars by Zeus for their protection. Pleiades is one of the nearest star clusters to Earth and one of the easiest to spot. Its distance is approximately 130 parsecs.
The next interesting object inside Taurus is the Crab Nebula. This object is located at a distance of 2,000 parsecs and has a diameter of 3.4 parsecs. It is very important to note that the Crab Nebula is not a planetary nebula. It is a supernova remnant which expands at a rate of 1,500 kilometers a second. In the middle of this remnant lies a neutron star which is only about 30 kilometers across. The nebula was the first Messier object catalogued in 1758. The first time this object was seen was in the year of 1054, when multiple independent astronomers recorded this event simultaneously.
Many products and companies are named Taurus. Probably the most well-known product is a Ford Taurus, a small car first released in 1986. To this day, new models continue to be released each year. The Japanese car company Subaru takes its name from the Japanese word for the Pleiades star cluster, found in the constellation Taurus. The Subaru logo of the 6 stars reflects its origin. Even though Pleiades is known as the Seven Sisters, only 6 stars are visible with the naked eye.
Taurus International Manufacturing is a company that manufactures and sells pistols and revolvers since 1941. This company got their start in Brazil, where the constellation Taurus is visible in the summer. Taurus Products Incorporated is another company that manufactures printed circuit boards. Printed circuit boards are the base component for the circuit boards used in all kinds of computer technology.